the Suns, who should be very relevant. Although they had a disappointing ending last year.
Very disappointing.
Very
Sheesh.
disappointing. So let's start with the projected starting five here. They still got Chris Paul. He's 37 now. He led the league in assists per game last year. He was number 2 in steals, too. So it's pretty good. But time and time again, it seems like Chris Paul slows down in the playoffs due to some type of injury. My main question is, can he stay healthy? First of all, you also have Devin Booker. He's also improving. Cover 2K this year. Hopefully, everything goes well. I know y'all know the 2K curse or whatever, but I mean, Luka did get hurt last year. You know, KD got hurt. I mean, hopefully everything goes well. I'm just talking, but yeah, knock on wood just in case. So, yeah, maybe he'll be in the MVP conversation. Maybe he'll be there. We'll see. You also have Mikal Bridges, we talked about a little bit. He finished second in Defensive Player of the Year last year. So it just tells you all about his game, and he's a really, really good offensive player as well. Cameron Johnson finished third in the Sixth Man of the Year voting, and say they do deal Jay Crowder, he'll be starting for sure. Cameron Johnson. So you also have DeAndre Ayton, who finally got the big contract, but you just gotta see if he actually wants to play. He wants to stay there. So, and see if he'll be consistent while he plays. Some key reserves, I was his name out. They got Cameron Payne. He was kind of slowed down by injuries a little bit, but he had a really big campaign like 2 years ago in the first big run they had to the finals. He played a really big role. So they also have Bismack Biyombo, and they still have Torrey Craig. So he struggled a little bit last year though, but I know I still trust him as a role player though. He's still a good piece to have. Some other key themes. They were actually top 5 in both offensive and defensive rating, which tells you already that this is a championship type team here. They won 64 games last year, which just adds to the disappointment of what happened last year.
Yeah. The Suns over the past 2 seasons have been top tier of the league, right? With the addition of Chris Paul, they just elevated and obviously had a finals run and just missed the mark. But that playoff defeat is very much the playoff defeat from this past season is very much sour on that team. That's the last we saw of them, and they got beat by 40, maybe 50. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty bad, and I feel like they should be hungry. They should be coming out on the attack, ready to go for it. Because I would be eager if I'm Chris Paul to come out here and show you that, I'm 37, but I'm still the point guy. You know what I mean? And Devin Booker, obviously, is somebody who's been balling for a long time and finally is now getting the recognition from him. I'm building on that, getting better every day, and taking this team further. The Suns, to me, should be a 3 to 4 seed. If everything goes well, they're healthy overall, and they still have the same team. My only big question mark with them is, like you said, DeAndre Ayton. He has his new contract. We saw him almost go to Indiana. I'm sure that if you've kept up with the league and media day and everything, you know that DeAndre Ayton has not spoken to his head coach, Monty Williams, since they got bounced terribly by the Mavericks this past playoffs. That, to me, is where I'm questionable about the Suns. Are they all together? Is DeAndre Ayton there mentally? Is he going to come out and compete? Or is he going to just chill, get his money, and because he's, disgruntled with Monty or the team, whatever, he's not going to give effort. I'm assuming that will be fixed with Chris Paul being a leader, Devin Booker also being there, and them wanting to be a top team again. I hope that that's the mentality, and if so, they really have the potential to be a top team in the West. To me, I think that they should be a top team in the West if healthy, and they're all buying into the let's go get it. Let's go get a championship. Let's do this, because they were right there, and they were very close, until that last game against Dallas. So that's what I'm hoping. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. And plus, Devin Booker, he just signed a Supermax deal. That's why I'm kind of predicting he'll probably be in the MVP race. He's going to have to ball out. Just have to trust they can stay healthy. That's the only thing. You brought up a good point about DeAndre Ayton and his coach. Last time we saw them, how is that going to play out for the rest of the year? What was the issue? We don't know what the issue was. He only played 17 minutes only in Game 7. So, and they lost to Bill McGee. They got Damian Lee and Josh Okogie. Those are two free agent guards they picked up who are decent. They still got I don't know. I guess you'll just have to trust the chemistry they already have. You just have to see if it's going to be impacted by what happened before, they got bounced out the playoffs. Just have to see. But I think we both agree that they'll make the playoffs. You're hoping that they make it to the. So far, we said the Warriors and the Clippers are definitely favorites to be in the Western Conference Finals. What about them? What about the Suns?
Semifinals. I see them getting there for sure. They should get there. But I'm not sure if they can beat those top two teams who are already in their division, with the Clippers and Warriors being, to me, ahead of them right now. But that's right now, and that may change. But as currently constructed, with what I know about them, and without seeing them make too many moves in the DeAndre Ayton situation, I have to say that they get to the conference finals, but I don't think they go beyond conference finals right now. That's just me.
All right, so they're a favorite for you to get to the conference finals as well. All right.
Semifinals. They get to the second round.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was about to say. Yeah, they should definitely make it to the semifinal round. They should. It's just all about the health for me for Chris Paul.
Yeah.
That's the only thing for me. I just feel like the window closed. I hope it's not closed, but you just get the feeling like it's closed from 2 years ago. And when they got the 1 seed last year, you're hopeful, And the Clippers are not really threat. The Lakers aren't a threat last year, so it's just like, man, it's gonna be tough. Especially we got so many contenders within your division. Bye.